our audio genius. This is Stephen Dudash on the fiddle, Stan Lawrence on mandolin, Kelsey Cruz on banjo, on guitar, Joe Rigg, Oldest Mustache, and Jay Robert. And this is an excerpt from the Mockingbird Sings.
Picture yourself in a place where you can imagine the sun shines only when it gets good and ready to. A radiant summer in the year 1927, the kind of morning that shapes men in their dreams. As we imagine ourselves in the green hills of Appalachia, the Smoky Mountains, if you will, referred to as such because of the way the fog and the light play tricks on your mind. And there in those green mountains, a 500-watt radio station is recruiting local musicians for what will become known as the birth of music. So sit back, enjoy yourselves, and listen. Really listen. Not just with your ears, but the part of you that knows what's true.
I've lived in Bristol all my life, you know, traveling a bit on the trains, you see, riding the rails, learning songs of the people.
That's fine, son, that's fine, that's real fine. Now, I gotta get myself ready, so you just hold on your britches, please, please, please. Well, that was mighty fine, mighty fine. Now, folks, next up, a fine tune played with heartfelt conviction by, Raw. A fine young man with a fine traditional tune. Here in W-O-P-I. Whoa. Well, that was sure good. Who taught you how to play?
Well, I've been learning from my mama. She used to sneak around playing old fiddle and been learning some of the old songs at church and on Sundays at school.
So they're teaching you songs at school, are they?
Yes, sir, and there's a lot of us kids that like to get together sometime and just play by ourselves. We're supposed to be down at the fishing hole. We'd like to make our own music someday. Some of my friends are here.
That's fine, maybe next time. Folks, you heard it here first at WOPI, where there is no shortage of talent. And I have a very important announcement to make. It seems that we have received a phone call from a New York producer, and he tells me that he wants to make records of mountain music. Yes, sir, right here at WOPI, the voice of the Appalachians. So come one, come all, find your way here, because you don't want to miss this. Now, next up, another young man who travels and sings while he rides the rails.
Here you are, sir. Here's my name, so that when you announce me, you won't have to remember. I'd be much obliged.
Oh, yes, of course. Now, why hadn't I thought of that myself? You're just as smart as a tree full of vowels, ain't you? Anyway, what you gonna play? Something pretty? Something wonderful? What's it gonna be, son?
Well, I thought I would do a rendition of something I've been working on myself.
Something you wrote yourself. You're gonna play something you wrote.
Yeah, I know it don't sound like much on account that most of these folks from around here...
I said you were smart now, didn't I? Now, it might be kind of novel, this being live radio and all now. No dirty parts in it, is there? This is WOPI, the voice of the Appalachians, coming to you live from Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee, the Tri-Cities. Now, folks, I would like you to lend your ears to a very exciting song that I have never heard before. Matter of fact, I doubt that anyone has ever heard this song before. Well, I do believe that this will be the very first time that this song has ever been played. It was composed by our guest here today, a fine young man who's well-versed with travel. Folks, listen up. This year's young Eddie Snow.
I tell you a tale of a life gone wrong. I'm not proud, but it's in this song. No change in my pocket, no landed I own. Set off for fortune when I left home. Soon met a liar who promised to pay for 10 cents an hour in the tobacco trade. Me and the fellers worked us till dawn. When it came payday, the liar was gone. I tracked him down and I picked him up. His face was dark, his lips were shut. Give me my wages, I shouted and shook. His body went limp, that was all it took. The coppers came in, and I had no rights. I swear I did nothing that happened that night. Now these prison walls is all I see. No one can hear me. I will never be